So I'm going to attack someone who's a lower level than me. He's only a level 18, I'm a level 21. It's a little bit cheesy, but you know, that's what these war games are all about. You know, attacking a little guy, being cheesy. Boom, you're dead, sucker. What's up, guys? I'm Joel and you're watching TheAppsShack, and I've got a nice little application for you here today called Last War. It's a free download published by Gameville Inc., and it's going to set you back a measly 19 megabytes. It's available for the iPhone and the iPad, so we're going to go ahead and get into it right now. Now, this game's a really nice blend of sort of the Mafia Wars styled tap to do the mission, and also the Ebony sort of styled build your own base, and it takes time to build that base and you've got to keep checking back, that sort of thing. So I'm just going to go through a few of the basics. Here's the missions tab right here. Now this is very common, I'm sure you've seen this. It's got the do it button here, it's got your progress up there, so we're going to go ahead and do it. It's going to ask me to buy some items. Now I'm going to buy those, and then we're going to go ahead and do this mission. So there you go, you got a little cool animation. And congratulations, you've used this much MP, which is mission power. You've gotten this much silver and this much XP. I'm going to go ahead and do that again. And that's pretty much the missions. You do get loot from some missions. I'm hoping to get one. There we go, bang, right there. I got a Makachi 202. I'm sure you guys will let me know if I've pronounced that wrong in the comments. So, we're not going to do any more of that. That's pretty much the missions. Up here you can see your mission power right there. I've got 170. Now guys, one thing I should let you know about this is your mission power does regenerate painfully slow, like crazy slow. 1 MP takes 4 minutes to come back, and I've got 170, so you do the math on that. That's going to take a long time to come back. But the good thing about it is this game does have an incredibly high XP rate. So what that means is by the time that I've used up all that MP, I'm almost going to be to the next level, and once I do get to the next level, I'm going to get a free MP recharge. So up here, you can see my level up here. I'm level 20. I only found, downloaded, and started playing this app last night. Now, I've spent about probably 30 to 40 minutes on it, and I've gone up 20 levels. So there's incredibly high XP rate. Once again, one little tip that I am going to give you guys is in the battle zone. It's very typical, sort of, these are all the different factions here. When you first start the game up, it's going to ask you to choose a different faction. Or sorry, choose a faction. You've got like Great Britain, the US of A, Japan, you've got Russia, Italy, so all these different factions. As far as I know, none of them actually have any sort of actual benefit to choosing one or the other. So we're going to go ahead and attack Great Britain here, because I chose the good old US of A, because there was no Australia. I would have chosen Australia, but we're not one of the big guys, so we're not in there. So I just won $1.2 million off this guy. So this guy here is sort of my hero. They call him a soldier. You get to choose 3 soldiers, and you sort of get soldier cards. Now, I haven't experimented with that a whole lot, so I can't tell you much about it, but sort of, these are my guys here. You can upgrade every one of them. See how they've all got stars on them? Each upgrade has like a chance of passing or failing, and they're really super expensive. So even though it looks like I've got a lot of money right now, I've got almost $4 million, it's really not that much, because once you start upgrading your weapons as well, yeah, the money doesn't really last that long. Plus your building of your base and everything as well. Okay, so here it's showing me the results. I beat this guy in every category, in guns, in the ground forces, water forces, air forces, and so overall I beat him. It shows you how many units you have in each section right here, so it's actually quite in depth. I quite like that, because it's not just he's more powerful than me in one section, so he beat me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and battle him again. I know I'm going to beat him. This is kind of cheesy what I'm doing here, but hey, that's how you get ahead, right? So I've just won quite a few $1 million off him. Now, the tip that I was going to tell you is to, guys, when you first start off, you're only going to have 5 battle points. I really strongly recommend that you put at least 10 on there, because once you run out of mission points, as I said, they come back painfully slowly, and you're really going to want to level up quicker. So you get quite a bit of XP, as you can see from that bar up the top there, sliding up. You get quite a bit of XP from battling, and you're going to want to get some battle points up there so you can keep leveling up. And also, it's just fun to kick other people's butts, right? Okay, so next thing is units. We're going to have a look at this. See, you can buy separate units in every category here. Now, these are just guns right here, but it's assumed that there's somebody holding the gun, I suppose. Ground units, we got tanks up in here. Look at that, like a Panzer IV. Just waiting for the image to load here. There we go. Now this guy here, I've upgraded him to 3 times, so he's actually quite a bit stronger than the default one that you can buy. Excuse me. So there's a whole bunch of different stuff here. Some you can only get from looting, from missions. We're going to have a look at the water units here. So there's a U-boat, and there's a BB-34 New York. And there's some air units here as well. So, you know, you can buy a lot of different units, that sort of thing. Each one is going to cost you some upkeep, so that's where you're going to want to come back to your base here, and you're going to want to make sure that you're upgrading the ones that give you income, like the supply depot. So we're going to upgrade that right there, and you see there now that's actually taking 2 minutes and a few seconds to actually upgrade. Now I can do 3 of these at a time, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And always keep upgrading your base, guys, because it can only help you. Like, it's going to give you more defense and everything. So this one here that I just upgraded, the barbed wire, that gives me extra defense towards ground forces. So if somebody's attacking me with a large ground force, that's actually going to take off 2.4% of their entire attack ratio, which isn't a whole lot, but if you keep upgrading that, then it's going to keep going up and up and up. Now, here's the soldier that I was telling you about. Every 5 hours, you get 4 soldier cars. I think that's how it works. Like I said, I haven't done a whole lot of playing of this game. I've only played about 40 minutes of it. But yeah, okay, so I was wrong just there. I just got a whole bunch of silver just then. Now here I just got another gun. So basically these are like a little free card that you can open and you get free stuff from it. Yeah, okay, there you go. I just won a soldier. So he's a ground attack soldier, so if I'm going to want to major in ground attacks, I'm going to want to put this guy in my front lines and upgrade him as much as I can to get a better bonus. So there you go, I just won a couple of $1 million. Now, one thing I should mention, gold is the in-app purchase currency. You start off with 100 gold, I do believe, and silver is the game currency, as in stuff that you can actually earn and buy. That's mostly about it, guys. Once again, you can add people as alliances, as you can in Mafia Wars and other things like that. There's a trading system, so if you've got a whole bunch of units that you don't want, you can put them on the trade and sell them off and get some silvers and loots for them. That's always handy. There's an item shop to go in and buy things with the actual in-app currency. The in-app currency is very expensive. I was surprised when I saw it. Like 140 gold is $10. Really, that's a lot of money. I can't see a whole lot of people doing that. Personally, guys, I think the cheaper it is, the more people are going to buy it, the more money you're going to make. But I'm not the creator, so whatever. There's a whole bunch of items here that you can buy that are gonna, up the ante and make you one above everybody else. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much this app in a nutshell. And yeah, if you guys need to know anything more about it, let me know. Leave me a comment. Catch you later.